Welcome everybody to the first ever RLR Gaming unboxing video. I've wanted to do some of these for a while, and I haven't because, but I thought it'd be something fun to do as we get more things. Especially, I've been backing a lot of games on Kickstarter recently and have started receiving a few of those. So we've got a lot more coming. I probably have about a dozen more or so, and so I'm really looking forward to some of those. We'll be getting some of them within the next couple of weeks, but really looking forward to a lot of those, and can't wait to get them. And we'll unbox them, and we'll showcase them, and we'll debut them, and we'll play them, and everything. So we'll be doing those unboxings as we get them. Plus, also, I've recently subscribed to a new subscription box service similar to a lot of people are familiar with Loot Crate, but those types of subscription services called Board Game Bento. There's going to be a link in the description down below that you can check it out, but it's a monthly subscription service. I think it's about $50 a month, including the shipping, $50-$60, something like that. And so we'll be getting a collection of new board games every month. So that'll be fantastic. But for right now, as you can see on screen, we've got some hardware, some broadcast and streaming hardware to unbox. This is my, excuse me. Clear your throat, you must. Star Wars Height, comes out in 2 weeks. So, this is my Christmas present to myself. To myself, from my wife. For myself, my Christmas present, I got myself a brand new Blue Yeti microphone, plus a boom mount and a pop filter. And really excited to start using it and seeing. I've got the hiccups now. Oh man, this is professional broadcast and recording you're seeing here. So take notes for those of you in journalism school. Take notes. This is professional stuff right here. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to try it out, especially with board games. As a lot of you have seen, we've done a lot of board games in the past with my kids, and so I've got some room. I've rearranged my office. You can tell by the different background behind me. We've changed things around. I've actually cleaned off my desk a little bit, so we have some room to do board games, and so hopefully these will be great for that, so we can get some better audio there, but also for doing recordings and everything. So we're going to just jump right into it and unbox these. This is going to be great. And then after the unboxing, we'll get it all set up, and we'll do a little bit of recording with it and see how it looks, see how it sounds. So this is my, I've already got them out of the Amazon box, so you missed that unboxing, but whatever. So we're going to start off with the microphone. Okay, so Blue Yeti. The first thing I noticed about this that surprised me, this thing is heavy. I just pulled it out of the camera. So this thing is really heavy, way heavier than I expected. One thing that I really like, though, about it, or that I like when I was looking at it, is the different input settings. So there's stereo, cardioid, omnidirectional, and bidirectional. So cardioid will be great for doing cardioid, not cardio. Cardio would be great just for me and a person shed a few pounds, but that requires effort and work, so we probably won't be doing any cardio. But cardioid is great. Think like unidirectional. It's right in front of you. So it's great for videos and podcasts and things of the like. But then omnidirectional is great because with the boom mount, we can mount it up here above while we're playing the game and kind of capture all of the sound around and everything, as opposed to using the camera microphone. So that'll be great. But yeah, so if you do pick up one of these, they're normally like $120 to $150 on Amazon. I was fortunate enough that I picked it up on sale for about $100, I think. Holy crap. I missed the Cyber Monday deal. They had the jet black one, or the blackout edition, whatever they call it, for like $75. And then I was looking at the silver one here, and they had it for like $85, and I was like, all right, sweet. Talked to my wife about it. I was like, I think I'm going to get this for myself for Christmas. And by the time I actually did, a day later, it went back up to $100. So good job, Rantis. I missed out on $15 worth of deals, but we'll see how it is. It has extremely positive reviews. We're going to put this in the background right there. So, apparently Baby Rant's going to come in and help us, or at least supervise a little bit. So, yeah, so if you do pick up one for yourself, like I said, they are very careful. Careful, don't lean on the table. Don't lean on the table. They are, they're pricey. Okay, just gonna get this. They are pricey, but they have extremely positive reviews. It's a great microphone for broadcasting, streaming, podcasting, recording things, doing things like that. So I was pretty, pleased when I started looking into it. I've heard a couple people mention them, and then I started looking into it, and we decided to go ahead and pick one up. So, yeah. So apparently Miss Rant is going to come in here, and she's going to take a peek. Everyone's excited. Dad's got new toys, so everyone's going to come in and take a look, and we're going to see.
You've got new toys?
I do. I've got new toys. These are Dad toys.
What is that?
This is amazing, is what it is.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have the box. Okay.
Can I have the styrofoam?
No, you can't have the styrofoam because that'll make a giant mess. Okay, holy buckets. Could we get this off?
Are you trying to not let us see until...
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to get this off, and it's in there pretty tight. Okay, here, we need the box. So, as always, of course, RLR Gaming is a family YouTube channel, family Twitch stream, so we've got the family in here to help us out and to watch. Here, hold on to that, sweetie. Okay, so, oh, that's the silicone.
Oh my gosh,
Don't eat that.
that's a
So,
big microphone.
yeah. It is. It is exactly a big microphone. So look at that. I mean, it's huge. I was also looking at a Samsung condenser microphone. It's a little bit smaller. I mean, so you can see just how big this is. I mean, I don't know if you can get an accurate representation of the size. This would be fantastic for telling you how big it is. A tape measure. Okay? Tape measure. Look at this thing. Okay. So it's tilted a little bit. Let's stand it upright, completely vertical. Get vertical with the power of do. How many of you guys out there remember that? Get vertical with the power of do. Don't worry, Dad's old. Your dad's old. Okay, okay. You can't really. You can kind of see it on the other camera. Okay.
It's about 11 and a half inches.
No, it's about a foot tall. Okay, this thing is a foot tall. Okay. It's like the length of a Subway sandwich. A foot tall. That's massive. Okay? So that definitely explains. Now the base is really heavy. Like all of the weight, all of the weight obviously is in the base. So it's got a great mount. It's very sturdy. It's got anti-skid pads on the bottom that you can see. So I mean, it's not going to slide around. I've got a pretty sleek desk. Or pretty smooth, so stuff slides around on it very easily. This is not sliding at all. I mean, it's taking pressure to slide that. So, very big microphone. Yeah, just give it a quick lift there. Yeah,
That's heavy.
That
is heavy.
Like I said, the first thing I know is way heavier than I expected. So, we've got a mute button right on the front. The volume. Hold on.
Master.
Okay, just a simple push.
Mute.
Um, Okay, so volume on the front. It does have some inputs on the bottom. The USB output. It's also got the threaded mount, headphone output. I believe it's a zero latency it's a zero latency headphone output. Yeah, yep. So it does have that, and then on the microphone you've got your gain, and then you've got also your input pattern. Like I said, you've got bidirectional, omnidirectional, cardioid, and stereo. So. It does come with a USB cable, fairly lengthy one, so I do like that. It'll give us some good distance to be able to set it up.
Hello?
So USB to mini USB on the microphone. It's not plugged in yet, so not gonna do anything. So next we're gonna we're gonna set this aside here.
So these are your Christmas presents
This
to yourself.
This is Dad's Christmas present. So all right, next up we're gonna open up the boom mount. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce newer. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So, the one thing I am concerned. Well, actually, let's see. Before we do that, the only thing I'm concerned with is the counterweight on it, because of the weight of the microphone. Now, I do think a lot of the weight on the microphone is is in the stand. Whoa! Oh, caught that in my legs. Okay, so.
You didn't catch it. Your legs did.
My legs are mine, so I caught it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still, no.
Wait.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the weight is in the base. It's still pretty heavy.
It is.
I mean, it's
Abby, let's stop.
it's still pretty heavy for just the microphone. So,
Could I
we got to see how how it works in the boom. So we'll see. Okay, stop. But so we're gonna set that aside. Man, that I can't get over the weight from that. Okay, so we're gonna take out the boom stand here. Okay, so it's got a mounting bracket. It's also got a microphone holder. That actually won't do us any good because that's more for
lighter microphone?
well, it's more for like handheld microphones. So
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Hey, I have a microphone.
Okay.
I'll go grab
no, it's okay. Okay, so
noises with it.
it comes with that. Oh, this is just the mount. Okay, so here's the. Let's see here.
That's where you put the microphone.
Yes, I know. All right. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. So the nice thing is, yeah. There we go. That, and then this should thread in the bottom. Oh, it does. Just right. Perfect. So that'll thread right into the bottom of the microphone, and this threads onto here. So, tell you what, let's see if we can do that real quick. Okay, nice and stiff. I like that. Oh, freezing. Okay. Let's throw the garbage away under here. Okay, we don't need that mount, but okay. Hey, leave the boxes alone, little baby rant. Okay. Is this sealed? No. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's stapled shut. Okay. There we go. Okay, I actually should have turned on the overhead lights and not just my that light, but that's okay. Your baby rant.
No, I'm banging it.
Okay. All right. So, let's see if we can mount this here real quick, and just see how it looks. Hopefully, you guys can see this over on the. It'll be kind of tough to see just with the angle of the other camera. So. Okay. I do like this. It's pretty flush. I mean, it doesn't rotate at all. I've got a boom light, just a little overhead light or whatever, and the mount on that, it doesn't mount as flush like on the side, so it rotates a lot as I'm tight and stuff. This is, I mean, it's solid. It's flush. It's with the back side, so I really like that. And so this is gonna. Okay, so there's no pattern. It is just rounded, but that's gonna mount in there. Let's see here. How tight is that gonna get? And Little Miss Rant is in here now. Everyone's coming in. So, okay. Is that gonna go all the way back? It is. Okay. That's good there. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Watch out before I bonk you in the head with it. It's got pretty decent maneuverability. It's very stiff, and maybe that is just because it's so new. But well, you can't really see that on the camera. You can kind of see it on the face cam there, but it's not quite as long as I was expecting it. But I do like I mean, it is good. It's nice. I like it. I think it'll work great for our purposes. There's not a tightening nut up here. That's just a bolt there. It looks for tightening it. So there's not like anything to tighten or loosen it up here for changing it. But that's okay. It'll still be okay. So there is one right here. You know, obviously. So there's not one down in the bottom, but okay, that's all right. I do like that it's. I do like the stiffness of it because mainly just because of the weight of the microphone, and so we're gonna. That's fantastic. Don't do that again.
What?
Nothing. So we're gonna unmount this again, even though it took me forever to mount it back up. So now.
Are you sure it's gonna hold?
That's what it's designed for. It screws in.
Better not hope it breaks. So they come in different boxes? Yes. Huh. That's weird. Not really. They're all different
That's not
things.
getting, unless. Oh, I think that's what it is. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't blow in the microphone there. Okay. So this was just screwed too far in. So tell you what, let's actually do it like this then.
Screw that in and then screw it on?
Yep. Boy, that didn't screw on very well. That just kind of popped in there. I don't like that.
Push it doesn't screw in.
No, it does.
Oh no. It's stuck.
Well, I'm just worried because this doesn't thread very well.
So you're a little...
Shh. Alright. I mean, it did kind of just push in there. Yeah, it's just kind of pushing all the way in there. So, I mean, it does tighten in there. Let's see here. Yeah, boy, it's not going to mount at all. I mean, this just pops out way too easy. Boy, that's disappointing.
Can't you send it back?
Well, I can get something else to replace this piece here.
Where did you get it?
I bought it. I can get something to replace this. So.
Jay, we're okay.
Yeah. Alright, so. Boy, without this, it kind of defeats the purpose of being able to mount it. So, we'll have to find a different, another way, because this just isn't, I mean, it's not going to stay. And even if I screw that in as tightly as possible, it just seems too loose right here. Yeah, I mean, as I screw it in, this unscrews. So, this little plastic washer piece just isn't tight enough. So, we'll have to see about getting a replacement. That's unfortunate. That's a part that came with the microphone. Otherwise, I do like the microphone stand itself. It's designed for this plastic piece here. So, I mean, the microphone holder. So, that's probably honestly why it's designed to thread into a plastic holder. And so that's why. I mean, it's pretty solid in here. Because I've actually got the threads. I've got it incorrectly threaded, which is why it's so tight. But so there we go. Yeah, it's pretty solid in this piece here. So that's good. So if you've got a handheld microphone that can fit into this, that's fine. If you've got a handheld microphone that can fit into this piece, it'd be fantastic for it, and it'll mount really nicely on here. We'll have to see if we can get a different piece, and then this mounts pretty good. Yeah, so that mounts nice and solid. So we'll have to see if we can get a different washer or something for the bottom. I'm sure I can find one to be able to mount this part. So, but that's okay. Pop filter.
I have no idea what that is. Okay.
All right. Okay, so this is the Dragon Pad pop filter.
I read the label. It said Dragon Pad.
Yep. All right.
Oh.
So let's see if we can, how we want to mount this.
This is weird. I have no idea what we're doing.
Okay.
We're just
there we go.
in here listening to Dad's stuff.
Yep. All right. So, how can we I'm wondering how well we'll be able to mount this. Now they do have they do have better pop filter screens designed for Blue Yeti, made by Blue. I mounted that microphone on backwards. Well done, Rantis. Well done. How well is that going to hold right there? I don't know. See, the problem with trying to mount this is the curvature of the base. Everything's so curved, but let me see. Let's try if we can do it here. No, it's fine. I don't need you to hold it right here because it's not even getting close to being tightened. So, boy, yeah, this is going to be tricky. Stop. I know. I'm going to. I mean, worst comes to worst, I've got other places where I can mount it.
Like the desk. That would be good. Smells nice outside. Why'd you... Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll mount good. Let me see. Now, let's see here.
Hi, Abby. Abby, come look at this. I thought that's going to stay.
Yeah, it will.
Sum it up. Just sum it
Okay,
up.
that's not bad. I think that'll stay. I can even adjust it there. So, not bad. I said there are better pop screens designed for the Blue Yeti, but this one it mounts okay. So, but yeah, it works out okay. So, there we go. So, that's our new Blue Yeti microphone, the Dragon Pad pop filter, and our boom mount. We do have to get a new mini thread for that. But stop. But yeah, that's it. So, we'll do a recording here shortly. We'll hook it all up, and we'll see how it sounds. So this is part 2 of the unboxing of our new Blue Yeti microphone. We have now got it set up. We've got our pop filter on here, you can see. Right now it's just on the base. We don't have the boom mount set up, but you can hear a discernible difference in the quality of the recording from the old Logitech headset that we had to the Blue Yeti. It's a lot richer, it's a lot deeper, and I really enjoy it. We've had some success streaming and recording games already with it, so I really like it. It's coming through great. Again, thank you very much, everybody, for watching this video. You can check the links to the items down below in the description, and we'll see you next time for another RLR unboxing.